What are we talking about today? It's something that is on everybody's mind when you are a homeowner. How to sell your house. So you know what? Let's do this. Hi everyone, my name is Chris Thea with the Flannery team at RE/MAX of Stewart, and I'm a full-time real estate agent right here on the Treasure Coast of Florida. The top question I'm asked by so many of my clients is how to get my home ready to sell. I'll tell you what steps to take now so that in 6 to 12 months, you'll be able to sell it for as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time. The first thing we're going to talk about is something called deferred maintenance. Well, what is deferred maintenance? It's any of those small fixes around the house that you keep putting off. I'm talking about the little holes in the drywall, damaged faceplates around your light switches, old or missing caulk in bathrooms, or clogged gutters. Deferred maintenance is all of those little items you notice on a day-to-day basis, but you keep putting them off. Take care of these things now, because while they may seem insignificant to you, trust me, buyers will notice. When a buyer's walking through a property and says, ugh, now I have to take care of this and I have to take care of that, it can be extremely overwhelming and the entire perception of the house changes pretty quickly. So the more of these little deferred maintenance issues you can take care of right now, the better. Next, I want to talk to you about decluttering your house. Look, I get it. We all like our stuff. I do as well. It can take a lot of time to figure out what you want to keep, donate, and sell. So start that process right now and eliminate as much clutter as possible. When I walk through a cluttered home with a buyer and then I walk through a home that is virtually the same minus the clutter, it's inevitable the tidy home looks bigger and is way more appealing. Even though it may not be larger, as a matter of fact, sometimes it's even smaller, it gives that feel of space and openness. Next, I want you to brighten up your home. There is nothing that will make a home less appealing than dark, suffocating space, even with all the lights on. And again, with a buyer, it's about how the home feels. Walking to a home with all the lights on and it's still extremely dark has a much different feeling than walking into a home that is well lit and extremely bright. The buyer is going to feel two different types of emotions. So, find ways to make your home as bright as possible. If you have very dark curtains, replace them with lighter shade. Perhaps your shrubs outside are not letting in enough natural light and it's blocking the windows. Now would be a good time for you to do some yard work. If you have a dark paint color in your home, change it up with a lighter color that reflects the ambient light. This is also an important factor when we schedule showings. I always recommend that you leave your blinds and curtains open as much as possible and let in all of that natural light. I will also recommend you leave the lights on as well. And I have a saying for my clients. If your electricity bill doesn't go up a little bit when your house is listed with me, you're not doing it right. Next, I want you to ask yourself this question. When was the last time this item was updated? I'm not really saying the big expensive items like your kitchen or your master bathroom, but you would be amazed at how changing a few things in the house can make such a big difference. Changing the hardware on your kitchen cabinets or all the face and wall plates throughout your home can have a huge impact on the feel of your home. You can get appliance packages for relatively cheap nowadays, and the newer appliances really add so much value to your kitchen. Many retailers have scratch and dent stores where you can get amazing deals on appliances because of a minor defect that most people won't see anyway. Bathroom vanities are also relatively inexpensive and can make a major impact on the updated feel of your home. Nowadays, many people are becoming more techy, and it always helps to include some technological updates. Buy a Ring doorbell, get a Nest thermostat, and install a few smart switches throughout the home. Once again, this will be an added benefit for the buyer, and it will take the focus away from some of the items that might not be as updated, and it's relatively less expensive to include these technological updates throughout your home. Next, we're going to zoom in on your curb appeal. This is when the buyer first arrives and sees how your property looks and feels from the outside. Typically, when buyers see your home online, the first picture they see is the front of your house. Now, let me tell you this. I have a marketing degree from the University of Central Florida, and I almost minored in psychology. There is an interesting psychological concept called confirmation bias. When we first see something, a person, or a house in this case, we are going to make a snap judgment right then and there based upon that very first image. Later on, we're more likely to accept facts that confirm our initial reaction rather than contradict it. It plays out in real estate like this. If a buyer walks up to your house and says, wow, what a cute and gorgeous house, and then she walks in, she's more likely to look around and accept the facts that confirm her initial reaction that it is indeed a cute and gorgeous house. Conversely, if someone walks up to your house and has a negative first reaction, then the same thought process applies. The whole time this buyer tours the home, he is more likely to look for and accept things that confirm his first reaction, that it's not exactly what he's looking for. When a realtor shows your house, this is typically what happens. He walks up to the front door and has to open up some type of lockbox to access the key. As the buyers are waiting for this, they're looking up around, looking at the porch, looking up and down, and expecting the house. If they see cobwebs in the light fixtures or mud dauber nests attached to the exterior walls, this is going to immediately affect their confirmation bias in a negative way. So make sure that lawn is mowed, your shrubbery is trimmed, and there are no weeds. Make sure the driveway and walkway is pressure washed and looks fresh. Make sure there are no cobwebs or nests of any kind around the entrance of your home. You know what? Have a huge effect. Buy a new door handle and paint the door. Next, I want to talk to you about interviewing real estate agents. And I'm here to tell you this, start this process early. Too many times the sellers go with the first real estate agent they find, or they go with a friend's relative, or even the first ad that they see. And as we've seen before, not all realtors are created equal. I would also like you to interview a couple of different agents with your focus on these areas. Number one, what kind of marketing are they planning for your listing? Are they taking pictures of your home on their cell phone? Or are they using a professional to take photos? Are they using a drone to get the aerial shots of your home? I'll be honest, and it's hard to say, but so many agents don't invest much into the homes they sell, if anything at all. They take photos with a cell phone, throw a sign in the yard, and place it in the MLS. What top agents do, and what I do myself, is invest heavily into marketing and advertising. I have noticed and found out when this is done, the homes sell for much higher prices because I'm exposing the home to the masses, not just the few. As top agents, we focus on innovation, technology, video, and social media. And here's the kicker. Where most agents fail, we use them the right way. Well, what do I mean the right way? According to the National Association of Realtors, only 16% of agents are using social media, but from my extensive research, we have found that less than 1% of agents across the country are using it correctly. Many agents are using the buzzwords of social media and technology. However, they have not been trained in this comprehensive digital marketing strategy. And what they're doing are just doing things like posting on their personal page or their business page. And I can tell you from experience, that is nowhere near enough. Ask all of these agents how they plan to market your home to the masses and make them show you the results, not just use these buzzwords. Personally, I think the two top things you should look for in a real estate agent is good effective marketing and good effective communication. Having said all of that, if you have any questions or if you would like for me to dive deeper into any of these topics, please leave a comment below. If you found this video useful and you want to see more like it, make sure you like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as hit that little bell so you'll be notified when I post new content. In the meantime, my name is Chris Thea with the Flannery team at RE/MAX of Stewart, and I'm a local real estate agent right here on the Treasure Coast of Florida. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have an amazing day.
Reboot, I'm cold red, my service automated, like data running.